other people.
Because we have a list of questions that you're asked.
I won't go into detail then, but I plan to be in Atlanta right now. Contacted Little Shepherd. They contacted me, knew who I was. Pretty much gave me the lead role. Didn't even have to audition. They said Jack Hill was my audition, which is awesome. That's, opened a whole door, of opportunities and really got me noticed and my name out there as far as an actor.
Yes.
And that's awesome. But anywho, yeah, been working on that the past couple months. We opened last weekend.
And last week you guys couldn't have the production because everyone was sick, including even the dog.
Mm-hmm. Yep, everybody was sick, including the dog, which I think the dog, they said, was heat exhaustion.
Yeah, not in heat.
Yeah.
But heat and exhaustion.
Right.
So it's better.
That is better. That is a lot better.
And also, we'll get into that a little bit. You're also working on a short film series that kind of started off as just a one episode experiment.
Yeah.
Not peppermint, but experiment. Not like the gum either.
Right.
So an experiment. What did you think when we come to you with the idea? Because you walking into it have a different perception than Jeremiah and myself. Wouldn't you say, Jeremiah?
Oh, definitely.
Because we started when you pulled in from day one, the cameras were rolling.
Yeah.
And you had no idea. So you came in. What was coming into this?
Like a bomb.
Yes.
Like,
coming into this, what did you think? Because you tell the viewers what the details that you knew or didn't know.
I really didn't know too much besides, hey, I know you're an entertainer and you're like me as far as going with the flow of things and that type of stuff. So I mean, you really didn't give me too much besides, hey, we're gonna work on a series, blah 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 blah.
Right.
And I get here and the camera's rolling, which was a cool experiment, and it turned out not to be too shabby, and I caught on fairly quick.
Right.
But I love the idea from the get-go. I think it's brilliant, hilarious, and
I do think brilliant.
Yeah, right. Kudos. Kudos. Yeah.
Word on legendary.
It is.
Wait for it.
It is.
Genius.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it's wonderful. And as far as I hope this doesn't give away any detail, but as far as myself goes, I don't care one bit to make fun of myself. And I love humor. I'm my best friend and I'm my worst enemy. I think I'm the greatest, but yet I think I'm the worst, if that makes sense.
Right.
I'm my own worst enemy and critic.
The princess and the pauper, so to speak.
Yes.
Does that make sense at all? I don't know.
Did you watch that porn too?
I don't know.
You said princess, and I was like, ooh la la.
Oh, did I say princess?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, oh, you've been watching some parody, have you?
Yes. Or maybe thinking of one to create. Who's to say? So we've tell a little bit about your next performance, where they can catch the show, the time, the date.
Okay. Little Shepherd, Kingdom Come. It's in Jenkins, Kentucky at Little Shepherd Amphitheater. Pre-show's at 7:15. Show starts at 8. It's about an hour and a half, I would say, long. It's a beautiful story. It's about a boy who grows up in the hills and the mountains of Virginia or Kentucky. Gosh,
Say what?
trail along behind. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Blasphemer.
But it's written by John Fox Jr. too, the same guy that wrote Trail.
Right.
But he grows up in the hills of Kentucky.
The Hollis.
The Hollis. Yep. Eventually goes to the bluegrass, Lexington. Goes to college, becomes a man, and it's just a wonderful story about the Union Army and the Confederate Army and, you know, that time frame and the war and what all was going on, and, you know, people who were for slavery, people against slavery, people that wanted to be neutral. It's about all of that. You know, it goes into great detail as far as, you know, battles and this and that. It's a really cool Civil War story. It's about a boy who falls in love and, you know, gosh, I don't want to say anything to give away, you know, the story.
Right.
But it's really good. It's really good. I actually